Hey, how we doing? Okay, we got Vikings going today. A little bit of John Cena. Let's flip that around. Okay, what we got today is we got new ejuices from Aqua Vapor, and right now these are the Aqua Apple Pie Vmax. See a little Max on there, and these come with pictures on them. Unlike the other Aqua Vapor juices that are cheaper, this is $34 for a 10-pack. And I wanted to see how the juice was, so I finally ventured forward out of my $50 for a 20-pack. And I'm pleased that I did. The juices are a definite step up. This is apple. You can see a thick, rich vape at 4.2 volts on a 2.5 ohm coil on a Pro Tank. Let's do one more. The vapor is thick, it's rich tasting, and they really nabbed apple pie on it. It's got a Viper vape taste to it. That good mouth hit that you're looking for. If I smoke too much of it, it becomes common play. Like I've noticed most vape juices. I don't think twice about it, I just vape it. But if I take the time to take a drag and let it saturate a little bit and actually go for the taste, it's a really good taste. So, definitely pleased with the Aquamax Apple Pie. The second Twist is another one of their flavors. And you can see, once again, they have pictures on there, which is really nice. Usually companies, it makes it seem like it's not so cheap. And it definitely, the Twist, is really good. The apple pie, you can see I'm going through pretty quick here. And this is my first Pro Tank filled with apple pie. Usually I use my Pro Tank Mini from Chris from Indoor Smokers. He got me that. And that's my favorite tank because it never gurgles. It's once in a while, you get a little bit, but rarely ever. You don't get burnt hits. You go through coils a little bit quicker on the Pro Tank Mini. I do at least. And I use Kangaroo coils from Aqua Vapor. But this is a Twist. And also really, really good. I'm not going to sample each and every one of these. I've already smoked a fair amount of each and every one. And I'm just pulling out my favorites. So the Twist is really good. It's got a good cinnamon taste to it. It's not overwhelming. And it's got that flaky, what's a pie taste or crust taste to it. What it is it's cinnamon with on a roll of some sort, like a muffin, the flaky ones. You know what I'm talking about? So it's a really good cinnamon. I mean, enjoyable to vape. The apple pie is just sweet, but the cinnamon is just really good. And then they've really nabbed it with this one, which is Carolina Leaf. And it is sweet, and it is good. I don't know what they did, but they really, it's worth the extra $3 or, it's worth the extra money just to get them to try them. At least I think so. You'll find some that are awful. I got one up on the shelf that is just like Mount Baker juice. I tried it. I couldn't get it out of the coil. It clogged up my coil. It was unvapable. I was like, well, they did good 9 out of 10, so you can't complain too much, but it doesn't mean that they're all great. Old Charlie is pretty good too. If you like nuts and you like a tobacco taste, these tobacco tastes are much more prominent than the taste that you're going to get off the standard V2 juice. I'm trying to get my Pro Tank Mini on here. You're going to have a lot more tobacco taste. It's going to taste more like a cigarette. And the exhale is going to feel more like a real cigarette drag. But you're also going to get that nutty goodness off of the Old Charlie, which is right here. And as you can see, that's nuts and leaf, tobacco leaf. The Carolina Leaf is just a nice, sweet tobacco. Let's try the Old Charlie here. It's good. It's definitely distinctive compared to the Carolina Leaf. It's totally a different way to go. You're not going to be like, oh, it's the same flavor as I just had. Each flavor is prominent in its own right and demands to be viewed as an independent flavor, as opposed to a lot of their cola and the Dr. Pepper and the Red Energy. They all taste kind of similar, but with that little twist that gives them their flavor. But these really stand out as a better quality juice. You feel like you're vaping something more expensive, like the Vapor Vape Juice, which I can't afford yet, but hopefully in the next couple months I'll be doing some reviews on those. Yeah, I mean, you can see how thick that is. And what's So Charlie? Low Charlie's got the nuts in there. It's an enjoyable vape. Each one of these is something that I savor. I try to enjoy a couple drags where my usual Aqua Vapor vape, I just vape throughout the day. I don't think twice about. But these, since I spent the extra money, almost double the price of their other vapor juices, I try to savor and actually enjoy the flavor a little bit. So I use my other juices for everyday regular, and then after dinner, when I first wake up and I want some something different, some apple pie or something that's sweet, sweet cinnamony apple pie. I mean, it's just apple pie is just, they really smell it and you're just like, apple pie. And that's really great. I mean, that Aqua Vapor has a higher end line. Now I'm going to run up and get the bad flavors so you know what one to avoid. This one is called Flu Cured. Also an excellent juice. Here, I'll take you with me. And the Flu Cured, I'm not doing tastes on each and every one today because I don't have that many empty tanks, but the Flu Cured is really good. Up here, we've got the bad one. The bad one is Georgia Special. Now, if you enjoy Mount Baker, you might enjoy Georgia Special, but Georgia Special to me is, I couldn't get it out of my cartridge. I couldn't get it out of my mouth. It was so disgusting. You can tell the bottle's just like brand new. And it's useless. I've got a bag, $100 bag of Mount Baker juices. If anybody's interested in that, let me know. We can work out something on shipping if you want to cover a shipping charge. I don't know if that's legal for me to send out juices that have been tried and opened, but I got juice. I got $100 worth of Mount Baker juice. Come over here and show you. Here's 2 bottles. Chocolate and something else. And then here's the rest of them. These are all Mount Baker. I don't know how anybody can enjoy Mount Baker, but if you do, good for you. You're getting a deal on those prices. But for me, I'd rather spend the extra $20 and get something that's good. But each their own, each their own. I got Mount Baker. If you love Mount Baker, send me $4 or $5 for shipping and write me, and I will bag that stuff up and get it to the post office and get it out to you. And there you go. So consider it a giveaway. Okay, then over here, hold on, let's see if I can do this. We've got Luscious. Luscious is pretty good. It's like the Frutello. There's Frutello, which is apple and orange and something red. And one of these juices, the Luscious, is strawberries and blackberries, as you can tell from the picture. Now, one of those juices is really good and the other one's just okay, where it's just like kind of like sucking on a fruit that's kind of lost its sweetness, but you still eat it because it's fruit. You know, you got your fruit, you're going to eat it. So basically, one of those is kind of lame, but the other one is really good. I don't remember which. but they're both worth having in your pile because you might enjoy that other one more than I did. Then there's Meth Andy, and this is like pure Meth Andy. Sounds like meth. It's mentholated and it is strong. You could use that in your other juices to mix if you like that menthol taste. I'm not too big on the menthol Andy. I threw out what I had in my tank and just filled it up with this other juice to do the demo. But it's not bad. I will vape it, but I will vape in like just a couple drops and get that meth kick and then put it away. That'll last me like a year. I use it for the worst juices, the ones that don't have good flavor. If I was to do a Mount Baker or some of these China juices, let me get this up here for you. I have a lot of juices from China, from Fast Tech, and I'll maybe mix some Meth Andy in there, and that'll give me a sweeter taste. But then we got the Cocoa Mint, and Cocoa Mint is chocolatey and minty. It's just like their other Cocoa Mint for their cheap flavor line. I got Liquid here, and Liquid tastes like Ferret Cage. That's the Italian juice I bought from Fast Tech. And I think these are Hankson. And these ones from Fast Tech also don't taste too good. But anyway, that's a different video. I didn't even waste my time with the lousy stuff. But the Vmax juices, which are right along here, are a decent product line. I pulled out, like I said, the favorites up here up front. And I think you'll be very pleased spending. Wait till Aqua Vapor has their 20% off deal. And then buy up some of these juices. Just go above $50, buy yourself some coils, and you get that free shipping in there, and you're able to really get a good taste of they only offer like 12 juices, so just avoid that one that I had mentioned as the bad one, and you should be okay with all the rest being acceptable. But the best 5 are the apple pie. The Cinnamon Twist is just delicious. I mean, we're talking $10 a bottle juice, in my opinion. Carolina Leaf, also just wonderful. Oh Charlie, good for that nutty taste. And Flu Cured, just a good tobacco. So those are the 5 that I picked for the 5 best out of the 10. And then you got the Meth Andy and the chocolate mint, which they're okay. I mean, but the apple is the one that's going to get you. We're saying now this is a quality e-juice, and these other 4 that I recommended. Let's do one more vape. And you can tell from that vapor cloud that there's nothing lacking in vapor. One more. You get really good, and the taste, here comes the apples coming through. I feel it in my nose. I'm a little stuffed up right now, and all over my tongue. And it's a good bitter apple. If you take your time and just do that, you get a good apple pie taste. But if you take a big drag, you just got more of that bitter apple with that warm overtone of sweetness. Brown sugar, I think, is what that other taste is that I'm tasting. So check out Aqua Vapor Vmax juices. Avoid the one that I listed as being bad. And if you're interested in these juices that I have, like I said, maybe we could work something out on shipping. You catch me at the beginning of the month and send me a picture or something of your car, something that I know that if I spend $5, I'll even maybe ship it out first, and you can mail me a check for the shipping cost. I just don't want to get screwed on shipping and be out another $5, but I don't want people to think that I'm trying to get $5 out of them and then not send them something. I'm legitimate, clean-cut Jewish guy from New York, living in Minnesota. Go Vikings, John Cena. So hope you're all having a good day. And one more drag, just because I love the vapor clouds that's showing up on camera. And check out Vmax. It's got the V, it's got the Max, and it's definitely a step up from Aqua Vapor's regular line. If that's all you smoke, then give these a whirl, and you got a good idea now of what these 10 flavors taste like. So you may want to just try the other, and they have other flavors too that aren't included in their sample pack, which is what I bought. But you pay so much more for them that you may as well, in my opinion, shop elsewhere if you're going to buy bottles. Aqua Vapor doesn't have the best bottle prices when you buy 3 of them. It's like $8, $16, $24 or $20 for 30 milliliters. And you can buy from Viper Vape and from other companies. Yeah, you get that free shipping over 50. But I think DFW, and Viper Vape, and some other companies may be competitive with giving you better flavors for cheaper prices with a little bit more in shipping. I mean, you got to keep trying new flavors. Isn't that the whole point of vaping, is staying off cigarettes and just loving these flavors? So, and today I've been dying for a cigarette. I almost went out and bought a pack, but I switched to the good juice and I was fine. So just make sure you're doing stuff to keep yourself busy and doing what interests you, which for me is flavors and trying other companies. In 2 months I should be caught up on bills, and then I'm going to really venture outward into Viper Vape and DFW and try those, and then go from there to maybe some other companies. Vermilion, they sell at my local brick and mortar. Alright, this video is getting way too long. It's going to take an hour to upload. So one more drag for the party. And that's Vmax Liquid from Aqua Vapor. Check them out.